Hello everyone, this is WiseWolf, and today I will be bringing to you 13 things that men do while in a relationship that irritate women. Number 13 is not trying to make it work. Honestly guys, if you're not trying to make it work and not putting the effort, then there's no point in being in a relationship. If you're just lonely, then that's what they have clubs and one-night stands for. Why waste a girl's time and pretty much get her hopes up if you're not willing to put forth the effort that at least equal to what she is? Seriously. Number 12 is too high of expectations. Now, yes, everyone would love to date a supermodel. However, it's not practical. Honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to find a healthy girl who even vaguely looks like a size 0. Most of them have some curves. Now, curves doesn't necessarily mean fat. It could be just their body shapes. And honestly, if that's all you're looking at is how they look, then there's no point in being in a relationship. Same thing as with the 13th point, which is not trying to make it work. There's no point. Why waste the time? Honestly, you have hookups for that. See a hot girl, hook up with her for a night, and then go about your business. But also, too many guys expect women to do stuff that is no longer their department, if you would. Like, if you want someone to fix you food, clean up after you, and whatnot, then move back in with your mother, honestly. Because that's not a girlfriend's job. A girlfriend's job is to be there to support you and to be there with you, not be there to serve you. Number 11 is hygiene. Now, most of you are adults or at least teens. You know for at least several years about body odor. So, honestly, this one shouldn't even be on this list. But some of you guys should probably freshen up on the deodorant, taking showers a little more regularly than probably once a week. And if you go to the gym, shower afterwards. I don't care how little you sweat, but shower. Do us all a favor, please. Because yes, the rest of the public may have to deal with you for a short amount of time, but it's your girlfriend that really has put in the time and effort to be around you. You want to make her experience as best you can, not torture her. Also, another big one would be mouthwash and brushing your teeth regularly. Now, I know you're adults, but seriously, check your breath. 'Cause some of us can smell from a mile away. Just a little hint. Number 10 is laziness. Once again, this also kind of ties in with the hygiene and the other last 3 really. Honestly, if you're too lazy to do anything, then there's no point in being in a relationship either. It'd be best if you're just single. Yeah. Because if you're too lazy to do anything really, then you're too lazy to be in a relationship. And you're wasting a lot of people's time with that. Number 9 is talking down to. Now, this mainly deals with misogynistic guys, but I've actually witnessed this myself. A lot of guys talking down to their girlfriends. That's not cool. They're supposed to be your equal. They're supposed to stand next to you. When you fall, they're supposed to help you up. When they fall, you're supposed to help them up. not you command them what to do. They're not an army. They are not your subordinates. So, and if you have issues with that, then you really need to reevaluate where you stand in life and where the others stand around you. Or just join the military. There you get to be the subordinate. Have fun with that. Number 8, too much PDA. Now, guys, trust me, I've had a very beautiful girlfriend, and I wanted to show everyone that she was mine. Now, there's nothing wrong with holding hands, hugging, put your arm around, maybe a little brief kiss on the lips with a forehead, But when you are out in public and you're smacking her butt, groping her, or feeling her up, or anything like that, that kind of crosses the line. And not only for the general public, but also probably for her as well. Now, there are some girls that are into that kind of stuff, but they are few and far between. Number 7 is jealousy. Yes, you can be jealous to a certain extent, but when you are to the point where you're controlling her due to your jealousy, and she can't go out with her friends, she can't talk to anyone, she can't go to work without you constantly bugging her, want to know what she's doing, who she's talking to, that's where we draw the line. Once again, she's not your slave, she's not your servant, she is not property. She is your helper, she is your strength, she is your comfort. She is your equal. I cannot stress that enough. Being fixated on appearance or going to the gym too much. Now, trust me, I love going to the gym. And yes, I tan, although I can't really tell right now, but anyways. When it takes you longer to do your hair and get ready than it does your girlfriend, that may be an issue. Because it only takes me about 5 minutes to get up, get dressed, get myself prepped and ready for the day, and out the door. And that's when I'm like dead tired, drag myself out at 4 o'clock in the morning, which should be against the law, honestly. No one should be up past 5 or before 5. No one. For any reason. Except for emergencies, I guess. But that'd be about it. Anyways. Try to not take so long to get ready. And trust me, chances are you're not that beautiful. She's probably far beautiful than you will ever be. Just, that's how it is for us guys. We get the short and stick when it comes to beauty. Too fixated on sex. Yes, it is an integral key in a relationship and being close to that person, because it does draw you closer. However, it cannot manipulate and control the relationship. If that's all you're in for, then a one-night stand is far better for you than being in a relationship at all. Number 4, flirting with other girls. Now, I can admit that I have been guilty of this in the past. I have a wonderful girlfriend. She's the best the world has to offer, and yet, for some reason, I flirt with other girls. Although I do flirt more with her, and in different ways, but that was still wrong, because I should have only been flirting with her, not other girls. If they're having a bad day, you can tell them, hey, you look nice, but leave it at that. You don't need to be all like handsy on them or winking and all that stuff, because you may end up losing the one you love the most through it. Number 3, being too clingy. Now, yes, it's nice to cuddle and all that good stuff, but there's a time to do it and there's a time not to. Plus, there's always a chance you may be doing it too much. Now, you may not realize this when you are being too clingy, so that's when you should ask your girlfriend, hey, have I been too clingy lately? Ask your girlfriend what you're doing wrong, where you can improve, because that will show her that A, you take this relationship seriously, and B, you want to improve. You want to better yourself for her and for the relationship. Now, you may feel a little awkward asking her that, but hey, if it helps you improve, then there's no harm in it. Number 2 is a big one. It's lack of communication. This is actually what destroys most relationships, because when they first start out, they go on dates, they spend time, they talk, and over time they grow comfortable with each other and they stop talking and communicating otherwise, and that's when you see other problems come in. Being too fixated with yourself, you see the jealousy, you see the flirting with other girls, and that just leads to other things that I'll be covering in the next topic actually. But to make sure you keep the communication lines strong and ever moving forward. Finally, the big 2. I've combined them into the number 1 point, but they oftentimes go hand in hand, and that is lying and cheating. Oftentimes, if you're lying, then you probably shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Also, a lot of times, once you lie about one thing, it'll lead to another. It's almost like a free fall action, that it could start with little innocent stuff and end up lying on not being with people that you're with, and that could also lead to cheating as well. Frankly, let's just get this out. If you have to cheat or you feel tempted to cheat, chances are you are not meant to be in a relationship. Honestly, if it's that bad for you, then get out. Don't stay in a relationship where you end up, if you don't love the person, then get out of it, honestly. And normally, about 6 months to a year, you normally tell if you do love a person, because it's hard to explain, but when they're near, you just want to hold them close, but when they're gone, like, they're all you can think of. Not in the jealous way, but they're constantly like, you see something like, oh hey, they would like that, or hey, that would look good on them, or I wonder what they would think of this. And it's almost, you really don't notice at first, but the longer and longer they're away, the more and more you realize it. And pretty much, if you want a strong, healthy relationship, you should never lie to begin with. And also, if you never flirt with other girls, you really won't be tempted to cheat as much. So, to improve your relationship, it's not just 1 or 2 of these things. You want to take a look at the entire list and then analyze your relationship. Where are you lacking? What are you doing that may pertain to one of these that don't to another that you have been doing? And hopefully you'll be able to improve your relationship before it's too late. But anyways, this has been Wise Wolf, and that'll be it for this video. Next week, I plan on asking the guys about what they are irritated about. So that sounds interesting. Stay tuned to next week. If you like this video, be sure to like it. If you have any comments on what I should do next, put them in the comment box. And have a wonderful day.